The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take it to the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed, and a lot of football, full half to be played. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This one fielded at the 5. And a good effort on the return there. Gets them across the 30 to the 33-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe.
Under pressure, and down he goes. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. One final try now for Manning. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome, everybody, to our abbreviated version of the EA Sports Halftime Report. This one has certainly been one-sided to this point. It's a 2-touchdown difference as the teams have already come back out onto the field for the second half. So let's get you back out as well to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Godden, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. So here is the home side to take over on offense. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. Now here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. That one, a first down pickup of 8. This quarterback now 10 of 16 throwing the football. It's 1st and 10. A run by Barkley, going to go backwards as he's going to lose right around 3 yards here. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
If these guys are going to chop into that deficit, they're going to have to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
Ready, set. 52. Mike 52. No gain on this defense. No gain. Go.
Now on 2nd and 13. Manning. That's caught. It's Jerry Rice. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Faking the give to Barkley. Now Manning. And the Chiefs are going to get him. Reggie White, what a force. Got back there for the sack.
Sometimes I watch games and wonder why they use play fakes on certain passing situations because it's not going to fool anyone. I don't know if that was the case here, but the end result was the same. No one fooled. The quarterback was hit.
Here's Hill on the return. Great blocking, nearly sprung him there. 28-yard return, and it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. So here's the Chiefs offense ready for their first reps in half number 2. And they've got the lead here getting late into the third quarter. And the passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen that, but the rushing game almost non-existent.
And with the lead and trying to finish this game off, they need the running game to come back to life. They need to get sparked that way, take some time off the clock, and keep the ball away from their opponents.
They'll keep it on the ground. Peyton. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a third down.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
Manning. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46. Geno Atkins got home that time. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. They do go for it. It's Manning. And he's going to go down again. Welcome back now to Denver, as we're about ready to rock and roll for the fourth and final quarter. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now Manning gets this out to Saquon Barkley. It's a gain of 5, and that'll bring up second down. At this stage, this drive's got to be touchdown or bust because you need 2 of them.
And if I'm the offensive play caller, I'm not just looking at my dagger plays downfield. I'm looking at some of my specials, something that can fool them and give you a big play now.
With a sense of urgency.
No doubt.
Second and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Manning now to throw. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. And down inside the 15 he goes. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
And this is why trying to cover the angle route is so difficult. Anyone playing the linebacker position, when they see a running back out of the backfield widen because he heads towards the flat first, oftentimes you widen too much and overcommit. He cuts up inside, and that's what we saw there. A nice pickup for a first down.
Now a nice play defensively on first down as this is knocked away and incomplete. Morris Claiborne, the former #1 pick of the Cowboys there defensively.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield as it turned out. Couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight. Unable to find anyone open.
And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up third down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's our home team here in possession of the football as we come back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now Manning will get this out to Barkley, complete. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. It's a gain of 9 yards, and that'll bring up fourth down.
A short gain that doesn't get them the first down brings up a fourth down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it. Well, they had to take one final shot at the end zone, but now things are looking really bleak.
And I agree with that totally. You had to take the shot if they did score. You know, whether you call it a miracle or not, you line up, onside kick, get the ball back, throw one more in the end zone, who knows? Had to take the chance, it just was unsuccessful.
And now here comes Kansas City. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. Back near the goal line. Here's Manning. And he can't get away. Manning goes down, and that is going to be a safety. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So a free kick situation forthcoming from the 20 as they'll punt this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The situation for him offensively as follows. Down by 12. At time, a huge factor. It's been a struggle to score all day, and now they need to do it twice here late to have a chance. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 46. Now a throw downfield is taken in by his running back. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks. Manning now on 1st down. And that's complete to Sanders. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. Pick up 12 on the play, and the chains move.
Come on, set. 18, Gator. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. Defense.
Working from the gun, Manning. And this is caught at the 8. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. Again, it's Manning.
You know I'm going to lean towards the defense.
And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a one-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
They'll keep it on the ground. Peyton. And he'll go down at the 28. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as the clock stops here with 46 seconds left to play. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Now before this second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
Nice job there finding room to maneuver, and he worked his way into another first down. And look, they had great field position to start, but boy, they've done a nice job taking advantage of it.
Now they're just hoping to cap it off.
Alert, alert. Hard. Check. No. Kill. Shift. Get it.
Manning will take a knee, and that should be the final act in this one. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left.
Set, ready? 10-2 soft. You ain't got nothing. Let's go.
On 2nd down, Peyton. And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the